So welcome to this session. Here we discuss about the converse, inverse, and contrapositive of conditional or an implication. So let's start by defining what we mean by converse. So let P and Q be two statements. The converse statement of the conditional or the implication P implies Q is the statement Q implies P. It's simply now changing. The premise becomes the conclusion and vice versa. E.g., if we have the statement all congruent not congruent, concurrent. If you say that all concurrent triangles are similar, or we can just say the same word, all let's use the word congruent. Congruent. So all congruent triangles we may write that if triangles are concurrent, are congruent, then they are similar. So this is the implication statement. So from this one, we can say let P be the statement triangles are congruent, and then Q triangles are similar. So the statement if triangles are congruent, then they are similar. Is P implies Q. So the converse is given by, so now you start with this second part. If triangles are similar, then they are congruent. So it simply means that the conclusion becomes the premise and vice versa. And then next one is what we call inverse. So the inverse, let P and Q be the two propositions then the inverse statement of the conditional P implies Q is the statement not P implies not Q. So you negate both of them. Now, using the same example, so where we are saying that P is the condition, is the proposition triangles are congruent, and Q triangles are similar. So P implies Q is a statement if triangles are congruent, then they are similar. Now to get the inverse, let's get the negation of P, which will be triangles are not congruent. And then not Q will be triangles are not similar. So this implies that not P implies not Q will be if triangles are not congruent, then they are not similar. So therefore, this is the inverse of the given implication P implies Q. And lastly, contrapositive. So let P and Q be two propositions P and Q are two propositions. The statement, the contrapositive statement for the implication P implies Q is given as not Q implies not P. So you see what you're doing, we negate both P and Q, but then we reverse the order. So using the same example, P is triangles are congruent, Q triangles are similar. Now, P implies Q is a statement if triangles are congruent, then they are similar. Now, so not P, we have triangles are not congruent. Not Q is triangles are not similar. So therefore, not Q implies not P will be if triangles are not similar, then they are not congruent. So that's what we have. And then we can always draw a table for implication and contrapositive, so truth table for contrapositive. So we have P and Q. So we have not P, we have not Q, and then we have P implies Q. We have not Q implies not P. So true, true, false, false. True, false, true, false. Now, not P means you are negating the truth values of P. So true will be false, true will be false, false will be true, false will be true. Not Q, we are negating the truth values of Q. True becomes false, false becomes true, true becomes false, false becomes true. Now, P implies Q means that we'll get false only when P is true and Q is false. So P true, Q false, this would give us a false value, but the rest will be true. And then Q, not Q implies not P. Now we are starting with this column, ending with this other column, and we'll get a false truth value only when this column we have true, and in this other column we have false. And this will be the only possibility, true and then false. So we'll have false, other things will be true. So that is how we discuss about contrapositive, inverse, and converse. Thank you.